Hello students, in this video I am explaining you the problems from exercise 8.1 chapter number 8 applications of integrals. And you all know that I explained you when I taught you the definite part that the integrals are used to find the area of a curve between the two lines or x-axis. Now you see, find the area of the region bounded by the curve y square equals to x. Y square equals to 2x is a parabola. This is the graph for y square equals to x. Y square equals to x and the line x equals to 1 and x equals to 4 and x-axis in the first quadrant. See, this part is very important. In the first quadrant means we have to find only this area. And if in the first quadrant is not given, then we have to find this area as well as this area. Means we will make the twice of this. In some books, in question number 1, it is written here in first quadrant. And in some books, this line is not there. So I am explaining you both the part. Now when it is written in the first quadrant, we use this area. That is, we can say this is A, B, C and D, this area. So area A, B, C, D equals to 1 to 4. This is the lower limit, this is the upper limit and the function is y of curve dx. And here the y of curve is root x dx. And if the first quadrant is not there, we will write into 2 also here. That is only the difference between this. So here the integration is x power 1 by 2 plus 1 and 1 by 2 plus 1 and the limit is 1 to 4. I hope this part is clear to you. So now it is 2 by 3 x power 3 by 2 and the limit is 1 to 4. So now we will simplify this part and the answer will be, please see this now, the answer will be 2 by 3, 4 power 3 by 2 and 1 power 3 by 2. 1 power 3 by 2. So it is 2 by 3. This part will be 8 and this part will be 1. So final answer is 14 by 3 square units. Square units. The answer is 14 by 3. And if it is not written in the first quadrant, then multiply this by 2. So the answer will be 28 by root 3. That is the important part which I want to tell you. Now see this. See this one. This is lower limit. This is upper limit. This dx represent x-axis and y of curve means this curve. Y means fx of the curve. You know y means fx also. So in this way we can find the area of the region bounded by the curve. The x equals to 1, x equals to 4 and x-axis in the first quadrant. And once more I am telling, if it is not written in the first quadrant, then we will multiply this part by 2. I am taking one more problem to make the things more clear. Yes, now see dear students, find the area of the region bounded by this curve y square equals to 9x. Now x equals to 2, x equals to 4 and x-axis in the first quadrant. So you see the diagram will be the same as it is the first one. So area A, B, C, D is equal to 2 to 4 y of curve dx. So 2 to 4 y of curve is 3 root x dx. So the next part is 3 x power half plus 1 and it is half plus 1 and the limit is 2 to 4. That is not the big part, that you can manage at this step now. Still I am explaining you 3 into 3 by 2 will be 2 by 3 x power 3 by 2 and the limit is 2 to 4. So this 3 and 3 cancelled here. And now next part is 2 4 power 3 by 2 and 2 power 3 by 2. So it is 2 here, this will be 8 and this will be 2 root 2. So answer is 16 minus 4 root 2. That will be the answer for this, and it will be square units. So I hope now with the help of this diagram, and as I told you that 8.2, the area between two curves, that part is removed from the syllabus. That's why each and every sum of exercise 8.1 is important now. Please do these problems very nicely and be very careful regarding this first quadrant, or it is not in the first quadrant. Yes, I am explaining the third problem now. Please be attentive. Yes, dear students, you see the third one. Find the area of the region bounded by the curve. This time the curve is x square equals to 4y, y equals to 2 and y equals to 4, and y-axis in the first quadrant. You know, this is a parabola, upward parabola. Yes, this you have already read in class 11th. How to draw the diagram, that part you already covered. So that part I have already made here. Now, what will be the area of region A, B, C, D? The lower limit is 2 and the upper limit is 4, and here we will write x of curve and it will be dy. That part is very important. There it was dx, when it was x-axis, when it is y-axis it is dy. And here it is 2 to 4, x will be 2 root y dy. So you see the next part, it is 2 y power half plus 1 and half plus 1, and the limit is 2 to 4. So 2 will be as it is, and it is y power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2, the limit is 2 to 4. This 3 by 2 will become 2 by 3, so it is 4 by 3, 4 power 3 by 2 and 2 power 3 by 2. We have already done this. The answer is 4 by 3. This will be 8 minus 2 root 2. So that will be the answer for this particular sum. So these three problems are very, very important. I guess that out of these three, any one can be asked in the board exam 2021. So prepare these problems very nicely. Once more I am saying, be very careful about this first quadrant part. I am taking the fourth problem now. Yes, dear students, a very important sum, and question number 4 and question number 5, both the sums are based on area of the ellipse. Here it is x square upon a square plus y square upon 9 equals to 1. You know the form is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 1. Here the value of a square is bigger, so it will be more spreaded on x-axis and it will be less on y-axis. And you have read this in the 11th class under conic section. The diagram, the figure of this will be, this will intersect at the point 40 and minus 40, and it is 0 minus 3 and 0 plus 3. And all these four parts will be equal in area. It will be perfectly symmetrical. X-axis and y-axis, these will be the line of symmetry. Now in this, first of all, we will find the y of the curve. Yes, because our answer will be 0 to 4 y of ellipse. Y of ellipse dx, and we will multiply this by 4. So we need y of ellipse. So you see, it is y square upon 9 equals to 1 minus x square upon 16. y square upon 9, the LCM is 16. So 16 minus x square, or y square is 9 upon 16 bracket 16 minus x square. Please see this part. Or y equal to 3 by 4 root 16 minus x square. So what will be the final area now? The final area is 4 into 3 by 4, 0 to 4, 16 minus x square dx. This will be the answer. This part will be the answer for this. And if you simplify this part, that will be the area of the region. Why I multiplied by 4? Because all these 4 parts are symmetrical. Now we are solving this part. I hope it is clear up to this. Now here we will apply one formula of the integration, and that is integration of root a square minus x square dx, and it is equal to x by 2 root a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse x by a. This formula plus c, but here it is c, this is plus c, but when the limits are there, then plus c will not be there. So by using this formula x by 2, we write x by 2, a square minus x square, so 16 minus x square, a square 16 by 2 sine inverse x by 4, and the limit is 0 to 4. Now we are putting the value, and it will be 3 also in the front. Which one? This 3. Now we use the limit. I hope you understood this step and this step. You can relate now. So it is 3 x by 2, that is 4 by 2, and here 16 minus 16, because 4 square is 16. So this part will be 0, plus it is 8 sine inverse 4 by 4 minus, we are taking 0 part. So when you take 0, this component will be 0 and this component will also be 0. So the final answer is 3. This part is automatically 0 into 8 and sine inverse 4 by 4. Sorry, 4 by 4. So it is pi by 2. So this 2 and this cancel. So answer is 4 pi square units. Here, dear students, I want to tell you that the area of the ellipse, the formula is pi AB. So if the ellipse is given in advance, you can find the area, that is pi AB. The value of A is 4 and the value of B is 3. So answer is pi AB. Pi means pi, 3 means A means 3, B means 4. So 12 pi. So if any ellipse is given, we can find the area in advance, and then you have to get the answer with the help of calculations. Yes, I hope it is clear. And meanwhile, question number 5 also you manage, because in 5 only this change is there. Here it is 4 and here it is 9. Only this change is there. That is question number 5. So that also I think you can find. It's very simple, and its answer will be pi AB, that is 2 into 3, that is 6 pi. So this particular sum includes sum number 4 as well as sum number 5. In the next video, I will explain you question number 6 onward. I hope it is clear. Please revise. This is important part of the chapter. Thank you.